Dawn in this Nubian village arrives gently, painting the sky in soft lavender and rose. The first light of day creeps quietly over the rooftops, casting long, delicate shadows across the sand. It's a moment of stillness, when the world seems to hold its breath, waiting for the day to begin. The Nile's cool air carries the earthy scent of river and soil as the village stirs awake. Mist rises from the water, swirling gently above the reeds, while the distant sound of water lapping against the shore blends with the soft murmur of voices greeting the morning. Feluccas rest along the shore, their hulls rocking quietly in the morning calm. These boats, with their white sails furled, have carried generations across the river, and now they wait patiently for another day's journey. Sunlight touches the tops of date palms, turning their fronds a brilliant green. The palms sway gently in the breeze, their shadows dancing on the ground, promising shade and sweet fruit as the day grows warmer. Houses in vibrant blues and yellows stand out against the sand, each one a canvas of family stories and tradition. The colors are more than decoration. They are a celebration of life, a way for each family to express their identity and pride in their heritage. Patterns painted around doorways and windows seem to welcome the day. These intricate designs, passed down through generations, are symbols of protection and good fortune, inviting happiness and prosperity into each home. A woman steps out in a bright robe framed by the golden light. She pauses for a moment, taking in the fresh air, her silhouette a graceful part of the morning's unfolding story. The bray of a donkey and the clucking of chickens signal the start of daily life. Children's laughter echoes down narrow lanes, and the village comes alive with the familiar rhythm of chores and greetings. The aroma of fresh bread and spiced coffee drifts from homes, mingling with jasmine. In kitchens, hands knead dough and pour coffee, while neighbors share stories and smiles over steaming cups, savoring the simple joys of the morning. This awakening is timeless, guided by the sun and river, not by clocks. Here, the day unfolds at its own pace, shaped by nature's rhythms rather than the rush of schedules and alarms. Life here unfolds with unhurried grace, full of purpose and calm. Each task, from sweeping courtyards to tending animals, is done with care, woven into the fabric of community and tradition. The tranquility seeps into you, making you slow down and breathe. In this peaceful place, even a visitor feels at home, welcomed by the gentle pace and the warmth of the people. It's a perfect beginning to a day on the Nile, a reminder that beauty can be found in the quietest moments, and that every sunrise brings with it the promise of new stories yet to unfold. As the sun rises, a powerful voice breaks the morning stillness, a boat song echoing across the Nile. Another voice answers, then another, until the river is alive with a chorus of song. These melodies are raw and heartfelt, their rhythm mirroring the gentle rocking of the feluccas. The songs tell stories of the river, of love, work, and ancestors. The Nile is not just water, it's a life giver, a companion, and the heart of the community. The songs are prayers for safe passage and celebrations of daily life. Villagers pause to listen, children stop their games, and women smile from their doorways. The boat songs are the heartbeat of the community, binding everyone together. They remind the people of who they are and where they come from. It's a moment of pure, unscripted beauty, life itself, sung to the river. These boat songs are a living library, preserving oral histories and wisdom passed down through generations. Each song tells of floods, clever fishermen, and epic journeys, teaching practical knowledge about the river. Singing together is a ritual of unity and solidarity, reinforcing community bonds. The lead singer, often an elder, sets the pace, with others responding in chorus, a symbol of mutual support. For the young, learning these songs is an education in heritage and values. A boy mimicking his father's melodies learns resilience, cooperation, and respect for tradition. The songs connect each generation, ensuring the culture thrives. As a visitor, you realize this is not entertainment. It's the soul of a people, made audible. The music stirs universal emotions, joy, sorrow, hope, and love. It transcends language, speaking directly to the heart. You find yourself moved by the authenticity and beauty of this ancient art. To truly feel the boat songs, you must be on the water. There's a magic that only reveals itself when you're surrounded by the gentle lap of waves and the endless sky above. The Nile, ancient and ever-flowing, carries not just boats, but stories and melodies that have drifted for centuries. Aboard a felucca, the captain welcomes us as the boat glides from shore, the village fading into a watercolor of color and sand. The world behind us grows smaller, replaced by the vastness of the river and the promise of adventure ahead. The sails catch the wind, and we're carried into a different rhythm of life. The gentle rocking soothes, and soon the singing begins. This time we're inside the music. The boat itself seems to sway in time with the melody, and every note feels like it's woven into the breeze. Laughter and quiet conversation blend with the song, creating a tapestry of sound unique to this moment. The captain's voice resonates through the boat, singing of journeys, wind and river spirits. His song is both a guide and a blessing, echoing the hopes and dreams of those who have sailed these waters before us. Another voice joins, weaving harmony into the melody. Soon the whole boat is alive with music, each person adding their own note, their own story to the river's song. The landscape unfolds, green islands, sandy cliffs, fishermen casting nets, kingfishers diving, herons standing in reeds. Every scene is a painting in motion, and the music seems to give voice to the land itself, telling stories of life along the Nile. The boat song becomes the soundtrack to this scenery, giving voice to the land. The river's current, the wind in the sails, and the chorus of birds all join in, creating a symphony that is both ancient and ever new. On the felucca, time slows. There's no rush, only wind, water, and song. The world's worries drift away, replaced by a sense of peace and belonging. Here you learn to listen, not just to music, but to the river and to yourself. The captain steers with effortless skill, reading the river's moods. Every movement is practiced and sure, a dance between human and nature that has been perfected over generations. This journey teaches patience and the art of moving with nature's rhythms. The sun rises and sets, painting the sky in gold and crimson, reminding us that beauty is found in the slow unfolding of each moment. Sometimes the most profound journeys are slow, quiet, and deeply connected to the world around us. On the Nile, with song as our companion, we discover that the river's true gift is this sense of harmony with nature, with others, and with ourselves. As the sun sets, painting the sky in gold and pink, the world seems to pause for a moment, suspended between day and night. The last rays of sunlight stretch across the land, casting a gentle glow over the Nubian villages and the winding Nile. Our journey leaves the river for the saffron fields, where the landscape shifts from the cool blues of water to the warm, earthy tones of cultivated land. Each step away from the riverbank brings us closer to a world shaped by patience and tradition. The air inland is thick with the sweet, earthy scent of saffron. Harvest time has begun. The fragrance is unmistakable, a blend of soil, sun, and the delicate flowers that have drawn people here for generations. The transition from river to field is seamless yet distinct. The gentle murmur of water fades, replaced by the soft rustle of petals and the quiet hum of activity in the fields. Families gather in the fields carrying baskets, moving with quiet purpose. Generations work side by side, their movements practiced and graceful, each person knowing their role in this ancient cycle. The atmosphere is calm and sociable, friends greeting each other in the golden light. Laughter and gentle conversation float through the air, blending with the sounds of nature. Neat rows of purple crocus flowers carpet the ground, their vibrant color a striking contrast to the rich earth. The fields seem to stretch endlessly, a tapestry woven by careful hands. Each delicate bloom holds 3 crimson stigmas, saffron more valuable than gold. The harvesters work with precision, plucking the threads with care, knowing that every strand is precious. To see it growing here, tended by hands whose ancestors did the same, is to witness a living connection between land and people. The knowledge of when to plant, when to pick, and how to nurture the crop is passed down like a treasured story. Every handful of earth, every flower picked is a testament to the enduring relationship between the Nubian people and their land. Here, tradition is not just remembered, it is lived day after day. The sunset turns the flowers into glowing jewels, casting long shadows that dance across the fields. The light seems to linger as if reluctant to leave this place of beauty and labor. Workers are bathed in warm light, their faces illuminated with pride and quiet joy. Each expression tells a story of dedication and hope for the future. The scene is like a timeless painting, a moment suspended in history, where the past and present meet in the golden haze of evening. There's a sense of reverence, a sacred ritual, not just agriculture. Each gesture is filled with respect for the land and for the generations who have come before. The beauty of the moment is a perfect harmony of color, light, and human endeavor, a living celebration of nature, tradition, and the enduring spirit of the people who call this land home. The saffron harvest is a task of patience and precision. Workers move gracefully through the crocus rows, picking each flower by hand and plucking the precious red stigmas. Their hands, weathered yet gentle, perform a meditative dance. It's a communal affair, families and neighbors working side by side, sharing stories and laughter. Children learn by watching, their small fingers imitating the careful movements. They learn the value of hard work and the origins of what they eat. Thousands of stigmas are needed for just a small amount of spice. Each thread represents a moment of human touch and dedication. As baskets fill, there's quiet pride in a job well done. The day ends with the sweet scent of saffron lingering in the cool air, a fragrant reminder of the community's spirit. Saffron is more than a spice in Nubian culture. It's a symbol of hospitality, celebration, and well-being. Guests are welcomed with saffron tea, and the spice transforms everyday dishes into festive feasts. Saffron is used in dyes, cosmetics, and traditional medicine, reflecting deep knowledge passed down through generations. The harvest supports families, sold directly in local markets, strengthening community bonds. This economic independence helps preserve Nubian heritage. Saffron is a golden thread tying together the past, present, and future of Nubian identity. Night falls, and the village returns to tranquility under a sky of endless stars. Back at the river's edge, the day's journey feels complete. Morning's anticipation replaced by gratitude and reflection. The only sounds are water lapping and distant crickets. Today was a journey through culture, not just place, from boat songs at dawn to saffron harvest at dusk. These are living traditions, not performances, expressing joy, hard work, and a deep bond with the Nile. The day's experiences foster a sense of shared humanity and connection. The spirit of the Nubian people, warm, resilient, joyful, leaves an indelible mark. This day is a gift, a lesson in slowing down and appreciating the world's simple, profound beauty. Travel is a privilege and a responsibility. When we visit places like this Nubian village, we are guests witnessing living traditions like boat songs and saffron harvests. Supporting local guides, guest houses and markets help sustain these cultures. Beyond money, genuine curiosity and respect matter. Ask questions, listen and share stories thoughtfully. We can be ambassadors for understanding and compassion, celebrating the world's diversity. Preserving living histories is a collective effort by locals and visitors alike. These cultures are treasures enriching us all. Let's travel with kindness, ensuring the boat songs echo and saffron fields bloom for generations to come.